All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Next up, George Springer struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
At the plate now, Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
At the plate, Robert Poisson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
In now, Ryan Yarbrough. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count. Now a flare out toward right center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Porter Witt is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Castro.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Javier Baez is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Into the shrubbery and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Harper stands at second with no outs. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Striding in is Francisco Lindor. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next up is Rowdy Tellez, a potential tying run for him at third base. Now the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, fielded by Panic. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played four. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in once again is Joe Panic. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. And now a pitch on the way.
Down 1-1.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Fouled off. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 1-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Freeman is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
George Springer the next to hit. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Springer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Robert Poisson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Jays lead it 7-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Darryl Cooley. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Alec Bohm steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First delivery to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The average for him at 267 on the year. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0-2. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bohm has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins. Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You could tell. You double up on the changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. Stepping in next, Willie Castro. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bohm is off at first with 2 away. High in the air into shallow left center. Poisson ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 7-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Davy Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Davy Garcia.
Now into the box, Ryan Yarbrough singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper, and no one will track it down. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Now it'll be Porter Witt, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there, strike 1. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And he is in there. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 7-2. Ready to take his hacks again. Javier Baez blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Javier Baez.
Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His second of the game, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Hector Rondon will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 2-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the 3-0 offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Base is empty here with nobody out. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Poisson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. And now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
I got 2 on the count.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Francisco Lindor will be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Springer giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, fourth in the NL in that category. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Ground ball right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Well, an exciting play at the plate right there, and it was even closer because of the wide slide. Love the attempt to backdoor slide, stick the hand and reach around, all that good stuff right there. But just a great job to get the ball there in time so the catcher could reach across and slap the tag on him.
Standing in now, Darryl Cooley as he lifts it in the air to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 7-4.
To sacrifice myself where I can.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. This one's down to third. There's Baez, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings in George Springer. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one. Ball
One
no
out,
strike.
nobody on. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Long run for the center fielder, and a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead.